Hi everybody. Today we'd like to demonstrate a US Paper Counter's COUNTWISE 1 sheet counter. The sheet counter can be used to count sheets as thin as 4-pound bond, and it can go as thick as 0.01 inches. We can adjust the thickness with different blades. So we have over a dozen different style blades that can be used and put into the machine. For thinner stock, you'll have a smaller hold blade like we see here. When you get into the thick stock, you'll have a larger hold blade. Very interchangeable, takes less than 30 seconds to change a blade right from the front. So I have just some regular copy paper here to show you how the machine works. This is the main menu that you see when you turn the machine on, and you have a couple different buttons to push. You have the ability to turn tabbing on and off. You can reset the count. So if you have reset off, then basically the count will continue in totalizer, and when you batch, your batches will match up when you stack. If you turn reset on, then basically it goes to 0 at the end of each lift. We have a button for settings where you can adjust tape length, among other things. We have a service button which gives you the status of the machine and maintenance alerts, those types of things. You have a knife cut button that you use after you change a roll of tape to cut that loose end off. So let's go to the run screen. And here we set the batch number. So in this particular case, let's set a batch size of 25. And then let's run the machine. And let's start. You can count up to 2,000 sheets per minute, but most folks run it at 15 to 1,700 sheets. And you can see how it tabs in batches. Now these tabs just pull right out, so you can take your sheet and package it or do whatever you want to do with it. As long as you stay within the thickness range, you can count folded materials. Like here's an example of a 5 sheet piece that's folded multiple ways. If we look at the corner, it has 3 corners. So if we want to count in 20s, we'll have to set our machine at 60. So let's change the batch size to 60. Push it in there. This has got a big curl on the stack. When you've tabbed a small piece like this, a lot of times you want to hold that down to make sure those tabs stay in place. And you can see how it tabbed just fine. We'll just do another demonstration. Here's another instruction piece. Pretty thin paper. I'm doing the thin paper because I have the smaller old blade in there, the 71 blade. So this is set at 60, so let's change that back to 15s. Generally get down to as low as 5 sheets being tabbed. So we've got quite a few tabs in this short stack. That's our demonstration for today. It's a very simple machine, easy to operate.